Welcome to a new video where we are going to dig through the numbers inside my business. It is the beginning of July in 2023, which means we have the first half year of 2023 behind us, and we are going to walk through how much content I've made, how much revenue I've made, and how much salary I've been able to pay myself. So with no further ado, let's jump into my Google spreadsheet. Welcome to my Google spreadsheet. Here I track everything from content to followers to revenue to my salary. Note, everything is not about the numbers, but it is good to have a clear vision on how it's going inside your business. So let's start with the content part. I like to track this because this is something that I actually have the possibility to rule over. I can decide how much content I want to put out there, but for example, I can't really decide how many new followers are going to start following me on Instagram. So that is why I like to track how much content I've been providing my community during the month. So let's see. For YouTube, I have produced 9 new videos through April, May, and June. And this means that I have made a total of 20 videos during this first half of 2023, which is good. My goal for 2023 regarding content for YouTube is being able to make 52 videos. So that will be an average of 4 videos a month or 1 video a week. I know though for a fact that in autumn I will be able to make more content than I've been doing this start of the year. So I'm not concerned that we are a little bit behind on the number. But yeah, 9 videos. Then for webinars or live streams, I've been doing 4 of them. Some of them have been related to the crochet alongs that I've been hosting. I hosted a crochet along in April. So then we had a assembling party at the end of that. And I also did a live stream over on Instagram where I talked about my new Happy Amigurumi Club. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit of live streaming. I really enjoy the concept and the fact that you don't really need to edit the video afterwards. It's really, really nice. It's an easy way to put out content and engage with your community. Then we have my blog, which is not that active, but I have been putting out 5 new blog posts. Most of them are related to my crochet alongs. Once again, the April crochet along got a info post about that, of course, and the same for the July crochet along. I usually put out a massive info blog post about the crochet along and what yarns you need and what tools and what abbreviations and stitches we're going to use and so forth. So most of them are related to that. I also made a blog post for Bob the Owl with the pattern, just to see if the SEO is gonna try and pick it up. Hopefully, because it's one of my best freebies right now. And with a good freebie, everything else grows. So yeah, I've been a part of a Google Growth thing where I have a local growth coach that's been coaching me with my SEO and my blog a lot. So yeah, I hope that my new blog now on the Shopify store will start picking up in the SEO as my previous blog on the Wix store also did. But we will see. Keeping my fingers crossed. Then we have Instagram. I have made 37 Instagram feed posts these past 3 months. yeah, a lot of them was during May because it was the Amigurumi May challenge then that I like to participate in. So yeah, I've been pretty active, and yeah, in like, because Instagram hasn't really been my main focus. So I'm happy that I'm getting up to speed again with posting. I really like publishing pictures, and I have a lot of pictures to use from my patterns, for example. But I know that I should make more short video content instead because they are performing better, and that puts me a bit off making feed posts. So, but I guess it's just better to put out something than nothing. That is at least like the mindset I'm trying to tell myself. Then we have short/reel/TikTok. I'm not currently on TikTok, or I have a account on TikTok, but I don't actively make content for that platform. But I've been making some content for Instagram Reels. They do really well, and I should do more, but they take so much time. And I probably make it too complicated for myself, but yeah, that is that. Then, as you can see here, this bottom bar here is how much combined all the month from January to June that I have done. So for live webinars, it's 10. For blog posts, it's 7. For Instagram, it's 68. I have 100 as a goal, so we are reaching that pretty quickly. And for shorts or reels, I have made 14 as so far, and I'm aiming for 52, but we will see. We will see how that goes. My priority is YouTube, content-wise. So yeah, I'm not putting that much effort into Instagram. Instagram stories, though. If you like to follow along behind the scenes of my business, I post a lot of that kind of content on Instagram stories. So go and follow me there if you haven't. But yeah, let's go to the followers. And as I said in the beginning, numbers isn't everything. But it's a good sign if you're growing a little bit each month. You will realize that I haven't in some cases, but it is okay. I'm going to explain in just a minute. So Instagram, plus minus now 0, the amount that are starting to follow, or the amount of people starting to follow me on Instagram, I have kind of the same amount of people unsubscribing. So it is staying pretty still, but that is okay. I'm not stressing about that at all. My goal is to reach 15,000 this year. We will see if that happens. It will be a nice goal, but yeah, as I said, I'm not stressing about it. Then we have email, my email list. Also my goal to reach 15,000 subscribers on my email list. My email list is decreasing, and this is stressing me out. I know it shouldn't, because I have a big list. I'm so grateful for this list that I've built these past years. And I know it's big, I know it's huge, I know there is a lot of people that love my stuff inside my email subscription lists, but I'm a little bit concerned that it's not really growing. I don't need it to grow a lot, but like getting on the plus side each month would be really nice. So yeah, I'm minus 212 subscribers right now since the beginning of the year. So yeah, after my vacation in August, I really need to start looking into this and how I can grow it a little bit more, or at least not getting like decreasing it. I also know that you do nothing with an email list of 10,000 subscribers if it's not the right audience. So the fact that people are unsubscribing doesn't really concern me because they are not my people. And I know that there are a lot of other people that love my emails and love the content that I provide them with. So, but yeah, it would be nice if it would be like at least ±0. But yeah, we will see what happens. I mean, there is a lot of months left. That is what excites me right now as well. We have passed the first month of 2023, but there is still 6 more months to go. And that excites me because I feel like there is plenty of time left of this year. Okay, let's move forward. So then we have my Facebook page. It's growing a little bit each month with 1 or 2 followers. I use my Facebook page mostly to market my new patterns and other exciting things that I'm doing. Then we have my Facebook group. It has grown with 10. I had a lot of unfollowers in the first quarter, but now we have gained a little bit of new people again. So that is exciting. I really like engaging in the Facebook groups, especially with polls, for example, and like asking questions and stuff. But yeah, I have no goals for my Facebook group or my Facebook business page, like growing wise. I have the goal of what I'm gonna do with the community inside there, but not like how much new followers I want on my Facebook page. Mostly because I feel like my community are more on Instagram than on Facebook and on YouTube. So that is why I'm not really pushing my Facebook a lot. Then we have Pinterest. I like to track this because it has changed a lot. I used to have a lot of monthly views on Pinterest, but it has gone down a lot. Now it's been a better period. I think it's because the strawberry pattern pins are doing really great during spring and summer, and I think they have picked up a lot, and that is why it's a little bit more than on the previous quarter. And especially in May I made some new pins, and you can really see that. So I need to step up my Pinterest game as well and start scheduling more new pins and checking that the links works, because I've been a little bit lazy with redirecting my links from my previous website to my new one. So I have pins with links that don't work, and I think that is something that has caused my Pinterest game to go to the bottom. But yeah, that is just, I don't know if that is the case, but that is my analytics on that one. My goal is 3,600,000 monthly views in total during the whole year, and so far we are close to 500,000. So it is slow. I don't think I will reach that, but yeah, we will see. During like Christmas and autumn season, it also usually picks up a little bit. But as you can see, the numbers are so much lower than previous quarter. So here in the light green section, I have the numbers from the previous year, the same time, just to keep track on how it's going. Yeah, is it slower or is it better? Can we see a pattern? That is like my mostly thing that I want to see, if there is any patterns regarding revenue and stuff like that. So let's move on to YouTube. It is growing steadily but slowly. I have 194 new subscribers on my YouTube. I think I need to start tracking the YouTube watch hours as well, because they are so much more valuable than the subscribers count, but it is also fun to check the subscribers. I have a goal of 5,000. I recently went over 3,000 subscribers. So yeah, we will see. It is in this like pace, I might not reach my goal, but you never know if a video takes off or not, and we will see. We will see what happens. Welcome to the most fun part. Let's talk money and sales and revenue and salary. This is the section that usually is most exciting, and I love talking money, so I'm happy to share this part with you as well. Remember that everyone has their own journey, and my journey will most likely not look like yours. So remember that, you have your own path, follow your own path, and this is one example of millions of crochet designers. So just putting that out there. Let's start with revenue. So during Q2, I have had a revenue of 2,094.41 cents. This is in euro. Remember that. Last year, this same time, I had a revenue of 2,555.85. So my revenue is lower. It is also much lower than Q1. This is probably due to one, last year I opened the door to AMIGURUMI Design Lab in May or June. So that is why the revenue is a bit higher. And otherwise it has been a really slow period for sales. I've talked about this with other crochet designers as well, and they say the same thing. It's just a really slow season. So I have my fingers crossed that the sales will pick up in Q3 and Q4. Otherwise, I'm screwed. but I'm pretty sure. I've also made a really concrete plan on how to get in the money that I need to pay my rent and the food and Saffron's food. So I have a plan, and I'm really excited to get it all going after my vacation. But first, I really need a 2 weeks vacation to just reset my mind and get excited for... I'm already excited for the next Qs, but I need to rest a little bit before we get started on that, because there is a lot of things coming your way during the next half year. So that is how the revenue looks like so far. Before moving forward, I thought it would be interesting to know where all the money comes from. So this is Q2, which means April, May, June. The most money and income have come from yarn kits and membership subscriptions during this year. The third biggest chunk of change comes from pattern sales, and then we have yarn sales, a couple of skeins. My first YouTube money came during Q2, which was very exciting. It was about 70 euros. And then I sold a calendar, and that is the small yellow stripe, and the one light blue that hasn't any name tag. That is the crochet alongs. So a very little part went to that one. But I thought it would be interesting to see how it's divided inside my business. And this changes during Q1 and Q2. Q1, this same picture you can find on my blog, where I walk through what sold most during that period. And here is a graph of my revenue growth. So this is from the past 2.5 years. The light pink one is from 2021. The yellow one is 2022 and the dark pink one is 2023. Can't wait to see how this graph evolves during the year. Hopefully the darker pink bars are gonna be higher and taller than previous year, but we will see. Let's jump to crochet along tickets and see. I love hosting crochet along tickets. If you don't know, I've been hosting crochet alongs since 2018. This July, I hosted my 14th mystery amigurumi crochet along. So I've been doing this for a while, and I like to track how much tickets I sell just to see if there's a pattern during the seasons when it's better to host and not to host. And yeah, it is also a big part of the revenue for me. So, anticlimax. Six call tickets during this period. Let me explain why the numbers looks like this, because some of you know that I'm hosting in July a crochet along, so you might be confused why there aren't any pattern sales in June for that crochet along. That is because the crochet along is hosted inside the Happy Amigurumi Club, which means people are, instead of buying a ticket for the crochet along, they are buying a membership and joining the club to get the access to the crochet along for free. So that is why there is no single crochet along tickets sold in June, because I didn't sell any. I sold memberships instead. So yeah, that is why it looks like that. Then we have yarn kits. I sold a total of 19 yarn kits for the July crochet along. I think this might be one of my biggest numbers for the yarn kits, which makes me once again very confused about what I'm going to do with my yarn kits, because the plan for the last year has been to just empty my yarn stash and after that not sell any yarn kits anymore. But we will see. At least for the October crochet along and maybe also the December crochet along, there will be crochet along yarn kits, because I'm planning the amigurumis with the yarn that I have in stock in mind. So there will be a couple of yarn kits until I run out of yarn and decide not to buy any more yarn. So yeah, but really happy with that number. I hope to sell 20 during the next crochet along. That would be a really nice goal. Then we have patterns. During April, I sold 24 patterns. During May, I sold 17, and during June, I sold 21. This is both pattern sales from my Shopify store and my June store. During this time, I have released Tom the Tiger, which was the April crochet along pattern, and not that many other things. Yeah, I have been very non-focused on releasing new patterns to the shop because my main focus has been on launching the Happy Amigurumi Club, and it has been a lot of work, and I have done patterns for the club instead of patterns for the shop. So yeah, but steady and regularly, even though I haven't been promoting patterns that much. I have sold one calendar. It was a digital copy. It is currently on sale because half of the year has already gone, so I feel you can't really sell a calendar full price anymore. So both the physical and the digital amigurumi calendar is currently on sale. So if you haven't picked up a copy of yet, go and pick one up. I haven't really decided what to do at the end of the year, if I'm gonna take it away from the shop, if I'm gonna release the patterns as a bundle, or what I'm gonna do, because there will be a new calendar for 2024 coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on it in August after my vacation. And yeah, I'm also gonna invite a new another designer to contribute with a pattern. So my plan is to host a pattern designing contest for one of the month inside the amigurumi calendar of 2024. I'm really excited. To highlight a new, or just, it doesn't have to be a new amigurumi designer, but yeah, just lending my space and highlighting other amigurumi designers as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. More information coming in August if that is something that interests you. But yeah, let's jump to courses. 0, because the Amigurumi Design Lab has been closed for this quarter. I will open it in the next one. So stay tuned if you are interested in joining my design course. It is really excited. I'm so exciting to get to coach a new group of amigurumi lovers and help them make their first amigurumi patterns. And another exciting things, in May I opened the Happy Amigurumi Club for founding members, and it has been open. It was open for maybe a week, and during May and June we have tweaked and figured out a little bit how we want this community to be like. In June I opened it for the first real time, and we are now, there was 35 new club members joining, and I'm so excited. So now we are 70 at a total. So sorry, calendars 2, courses 3, because the April ones, and 70 members. I'm really excited for the Happy Amigurumi Club and the future of this community, because it's gonna be so good. I'm excited to design new patterns, host live sessions. I'm working on a Discord server where we can chat together and also talk face to face, hopefully. I'm also planning on maybe having some kind of autumn bingo sheet, and maybe some kind of yarn swap during December. And of course we are going to crochet along both in October and December as well. And I really love this community so far, and I can't wait to see how it evolves and how it grows over the years. So that is the membership and the Happy Amigurumi Club. And the last thing we have in our Google spreadsheet is the salary. I have so far during Q2 paid myself 1,500 euros. Last Q, I realized that my revenue was so much higher than I was anticipating. So I was able to pay myself a 1,000 euro bonus at the end of Q. This Q, no. No. We are going to save every penny that we have for our bills during Q3 instead. So we will just, this is how much I've been able to pay myself. I'm really proud, because it is money that I've been making myself from scratch, and I've been building this business from scratch all by myself. And I've been doing this full-time since August last year, so we are closing up on the first year. Let me know in the comments if I should do a video about being self-employed as an amigurumi designer, like the first year, and maybe my thoughts and how it's been. And yeah, I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts, mostly positive, of course, but also, I mean, yeah, it's running your own business. It's not always red roses and parties, even though we want it to be. So yeah, that is the Q2. It's been a slow period, but it is okay. There is slow periods all the time, and as some of the most known coaches once said, a slow period is often a runaway to a more busier time. So I'm excited for hopefully a pretty busy autumn with courses, opening of the membership again, crochet alongs, more patterns, more YouTube, more videos, of course. And yeah, that is in the plan. I hope that you will stay here for the journey. And if you haven't already viewed the video about Q1, I will put it here somewhere. I will also link the blog post where you can find all the numbers and more details about how the year so far has been going. So go and check that out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!